Welcome back to Team Beery, Coffee and One Thing, where we are caffeinated and motivated. To this month's highlighted coffee is, take it away, Audrey.
Green Mountain Hazelnut. This is Scott's current favorite. Try it out. Let us know if you like it. Let us know if you want a coffee date.
All right.
Nice. I love coffee dates.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little hot out there. Iced coffee.
Yes.
We'll do iced coffee.
Yep. On this episode, we are tackling the question, what is home equity?
Mm-hmm.
So what is home equity?
Or what can you do with home equity?
What can you do with home equity? There's a lot.
Is it money in the bank?
Mm-hmm.
No. Sorry.
Not money in the bank.
Nope.
But
it could be.
It could be. It could become money in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
It could become that new pool. It could become the new kitchen. But what? How do you do that?
How do you
how
get there?
does that make
different ways to get that
that
equity out.
Right.
That's what we're going to talk about.
So we're going to talk
today.
about that. So cash out refi. Cash out refi is exactly what it sounds like. You take the mortgage that you have, and you refinance it into a larger amount, and then that cash comes out as a check.
You take out the difference.
Right, and you're taking out that difference. We always suggest to be safe because equity is a
real estate market changes. It has ups and downs.
It goes ups and
no
it goes
one controls
downs.
it.
So really, between the ups and downs of real estate, I always tell people try not to take any more out than 40% of their equity.
Right.
Because that way you're safe from all those swings in the market.
Right. And of course, you have to realize it's going to change your mortgage payment.
Absolutely.
Because now you have a mortgage payment on, say $200,000 versus $150,000. So you want to plan for those type of things.
For sure.
Okay.
But
cash out refi.
So another way to do it would be a equity loan or second mortgage, right?
Equity and second mortgage would be a really smart way because that's a finite amount of time that you have to make a payment on that house. And it's definitely as much money as you want, but it's kind of the same thing. You want to not take more than what you think the market will swing back and forth on.
Right. So if you're wanting to do some major improvements, possibly a pool, something like that, you could go ahead and take out a second loan to cover the cost, and then you're making your current mortgage payment plus a second mortgage payment.
And you feel like 40%, same
Still
rule of
same
thumb.
rule
Stay
of
at around
thumb.
40%.
I would like to say that because to me, it's just a safety net.
Okay.
And when you're saying 40%, it's not 40% of the value of the property, it's 40% of whatever that chunk of equity is.
Yeah.
Right.
I just wanted to clarify so everybody's on the same page.
I'm glad you did that.
Then the other one, which has got a really cool name, HELOC.
I know. I'm like, when are we going to go in the helicopter?
And what do you think a HELOC is?
So a HELOC is...
It's an acronym.
Home Equity Line of Credit.
Right.
There you go.
So it's a line of credit, so it's different than a second mortgage.
Right.
Because there isn't a specific term, like a 30-year mortgage, right?
Right.
And it can fluctuate, and you don't have to take out a specific amount.
Right. Well, they give you a certain amount up to a certain amount, so you can take up to say $75,000, right? But if you only take 10,000 out, you're only making payments on that 10,000.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you're only making payments on what you've borrowed.
Do those sit there for an indefinite amount of time as a line of credit?
Typically 10 years is the amount of time that you can draw from it.
Okay, so they're saying for the next 10 years, you have an opportunity to borrow money against your property.
Right.
Up to the X amount of dollars.
So kind of like sometimes people will borrow against their 401k.
Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. But you have to pay it back within a certain amount of time. And then there's interest involved and all of those things.
And the thing is you only have like the 10 years that you can withdraw. you're making only interest payments. So your payment is very low during that time frame as well.
Okay, but it doesn't absolve you from you're still at some point going to have to pay back.
Absolutely.
So it reverts back into the loan. Whatever you borrowed reverts back into the loan at the end of the 10 years. Okay. All right.
Oh wait. So say now.
So if you got a $75,000 line of credit, but you've only borrowed $30,000 of it.
Okay.
And you're making interest payments only on the 30.
Okay.
Then that 30 will go back into your loan at the end of the 10
That'll
years.
add to?
Yeah. Right? Do I understand that correctly? Okay.
And if you have any questions,
and there's a
we
lot
have great lenders
we have
that you
lots
can
of
talk
lenders.
to.
Okay.
We're not lenders.
And then we have one
I'm
other.
going to ask to borrow some money.
I think I have $5 in my purse.
That
Does
works.
that work?
That was
Yeah.
very sweet of her.
There's
so
one other one.
One last one is the recast. And this is something
Those
that
are
a lot
really
of people
cool.
don't know that they have the ability to do. And not
This
every
isn't
lender.
borrowing money. though.
Yeah, every lender doesn't do this. But I think it's a really nice tool that
It
I like
impacts
to,
the equity of your house, though.
It does.
Not
Right.
a loan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so explain that one to us.
So recasting is when, I've had the times that I've had clients use it is they've purchased before they've sold because they could qualify for 2 mortgages. And then when they sell their original property, they have a chunk of cash because of the equity. They take that money and apply it to the new mortgage.
Perfect.
Right? And so it goes against the principal of the mortgage. But what the really cool thing is the lender will then re-amortize or recast the loan. And so say if you originally owed $100,000 and you put $50,000 more down, then your mortgage drops to $50,000, and then your mortgage payment reflects that, the
Significantly
amortization.
different,
Right.
yeah.
So it can
Yeah.
make a big difference on your monthly mortgage payment.
Right. And it definitely helps that you have a lot more equity when you do that.
Right.
So that's how this fits in.
Right.
Like for me, it's been people transferring equity from one property to another, but it could be an inheritance.
It could be inheritance.
It could be.
You won the lottery.
Let's do that. Everybody do that.
You got to play the lottery.
You gotta play it to win. Yeah, that is the thing.
That would be so much fun. I'll help you spend your money.
And we have.
I know
some-
good places to give.
I know
Manage your money.
we have some good.
I don't want to manage it. I just want to have fun.
Oh my gosh.
Let's build wells in Africa.
We have some really good tools that if you don't know how much equity you have in your house,
Yes.
we have a great tool
We do.
that
Yeah.
we could get you set up with. So if you reach out to us either by text, email,
Call.
pigeon, I don't care.
Pigeon.
We'll
Holding pigeon. Okay, Elaine.
we'll
get you set
we'll
up.
set you up. And
There's also a link in our
way.
newsletter.
The easiest way is to go to our teambeery.com and go to our seller page, and you can put your email or your address in there and get you set up on that way too.
Right.
So
And it's good information about all of these type of loan opportunities and value of your home,
right.
The market,
Right.
current market, good tools.
We've got lots of stuff going on.
To wrap.
So we are just about ready to wrap up. And what we want you to know is our next week is credit. So there's a lot
Boom,
to talk
boom,
about
boom.
for credit. Oh my gosh. And we want you to like, subscribe,
And share.
and share. And if you know somebody who's looking to buy or sell, share that would be a great thing to do.
We'd
And
love to help.
we want to just help everybody. And so always use a
Very
very good
good
team.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
Bye.